Hi, and welcome to Foxys Den. Right, I thought I'd just make a short video today and show you just this little device which is something I made quite some time ago. I was wondering if anyone can think and probably guess what this might be. Well, basically it's just a little device I made to help with a little problem that I had sometimes, particularly when working on things like tape recorders, this is a rather sorry looking example at the moment. It's my parts out machine, as I say, which I've robbed quite a few bits and pieces of it. There's the record replay switch is missing from this one. I've got a feeling that that went somewhere. But anyway, as I say, you're no doubt familiar with the nice little screwdriver, which is always a useful tool in electronics and fiddling with radios and tape recorders, etc., and what have you. You may find that sometimes that a screwdriver can be somewhat magnetic, and that can be sometimes a great help in in sorting things out and being able to put this in places where you're having a bit of difficulty in getting a nut or a screw or wherever. It is quite useful actually, and sometimes it can actually be quite a hindrance because it tends to stick to everything. And as I say, a magnetic screwdriver is not really the sort of thing that you really need when working on tape recorders. As I say, you normally have to have something that's been demagnetized. So that's where this little device comes in. It's I just power it up, and I can actually show you by just having a little look there. You can see that it is powered up now. There is mains connected to it at the moment. There is one thing that you might have noticed, well, you'll notice about it as soon as I open this, is oh dear, that's a bit how's you doing, isn't it? There you go, there's a mains powered device with a little neon down there, and you can open it up and start poking about with your fingers inside. That is rather naughty, but well, as I say, when I built this I wasn't really thinking that far ahead. I never actually got around to making a means of fastening this, because I was actually going to put a screw into the side there and then realised that it's not going to fasten to anything, and I shall work on that and sort it out. But for the time being, we're all quite safety conscious when we're working on electrical appliances and stuff. As I say, you do need to have things powered up whilst working on them. So as long as you know where things are live and where things aren't, so you're usually quite safe. Right, so basically what happens here is if I just put it here and flip the switch down here, you'll see that this LED, which is actually a bicolor LED, it has rather lit up in a rather poor sort of a colour. It's trying to decide whether to be yellow, to be red or green, but as I say, that does mean there's AC going through there. So if I just put this through here, I can feel it pull onto there, and I can turn that off. And now that I shall find that it no longer wants to pick the nut up now, because it's now demagnetized. But if I just now put it to there, so we get a nice green LED. I don't know whether you can see that or not. It's a rather poor LED. That it's one of the old types. And if I just put this in here now, you can feel it pull again. And as you pull that back out and turn the machine off again, you'll now find that it is now magnetic again. It's a really useful and handy tool, is this, being able to magnetize and demagnetize a screwdriver. In case anyone's wondering where some of these parts came from, well, Originally this box was probably the box that a wristwatch came in. Not this particular one, but I should imagine that's what was in this originally. And I've just put the little bits and pieces inside there. As this here is the if I remember what this was from. Yes, this is the actual part from an old hard drive from the 1980s. This is the bit that actually moved the pickups across the discs, and we'd normally have had a powerful magnet on the inside of that. And as I said, that was what was used to move the arm across the discs, which actually I have actually here. This is actually an old computer hard drive disk, and I just use these for well, basically as a coaster. And there we have it. That's my little device. And well, there we go. As I've put some nice rubber feet on the bottom of it, of course. So if we just open it up again, as I say, you can see that we've just got a mains transformer in there, and we've also got a centre off double pole double throw switch with a bridge rectifier across it. And that is basically just the little circuit itself. Yeah, as I say, it's probably one of the most useful little tools I've ever made for when I've been tinkering around with radios and tape recorders for as long as I can remember. Well, there you go. Well, thanks for looking, and thanks for watching, and as I say, more to come later. Daisy daisies.